Hi there, Justin here from BeatHeadGuitarist.com. If you have not watched the intro video yet, do check it out first before coming over to this page. This is lesson 1 of Beginner's Guitar for Busy Working Adults. So in this lesson, we're going to talk a bit about the technical side of playing the technical side of holding the guitar and our first chord. So what we're going to do is take this curved part of the guitar, put it in a right lap like this. You can lean the guitar against your body. On your right hand, put it over the sound hole and let your hand just lean against the body of the guitar like this. Just make sure that your hand, if I just shift over a little bit, is able to swing freely like this. Okay? On your left hand, just make sure your thumb is behind the neck. You don't want it to go sideways like this, or you don't want it to go over the top. What I'd like to show you, okay, and this is basically how to hold the guitar. Try to find, every guitar is different, everybody's body shape is different. I can only give you a general way to hold it. You need to find in such a way that it's comfortable. If you take a look at the way I'm holding it, everything is balanced on the right side. The neck of the guitar is quite heavy, so you always want to dip over like this. So just make sure that everything is balanced and held down on the right side like this, so that if I let go of my left hand, everything is balanced. I don't have to worry about holding the guitar up. Alright, so let's move on to some terms first. The string at the bottom is known as the first string, and the string at the top is known as the sixth string. It's very important to get that correct. Now, see these metal bars on the guitar? These are known as frets. The first fret is over here, second fret, and so on and so forth. For the purposes of our lesson today, the first fret, or the fret, is the whole area between one fret bar, metal bar to the next. So this is the first fret, second fret, third fret. Alright, so let's move on to the chord itself. Take a look at the diagram. Let us go through the diagram together, okay? So according to the diagram, there are numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, refer to the fingers of your left hand. So the index finger is the number 1 and your pinky is number 4. Alright? So let's try and place the G chord together. Taking the index finger, we're going to put it on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Taking the middle finger, we're going to put it on the 6th string, 6th string, 3rd fret, yes. Ring finger is going to go to, on number 3, is going to go to the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and the last finger is going to go to the 1st string, 3rd fret. Make sure you look at the diagram and you understand how to place the finger. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. First things first, make sure when you're holding the chords, you're hooking it like this. Alright, don't put it too flat, or worse still, don't concave it. Don't put it like this. You want to make sure that you are hooking it this way when you're pressing onto the fret. Alright, next thing to take note of is make sure that every finger, the tip is pressing in the middle of the fret. Alright, so if your fret has the white dots, imagine that now every fret has a white dot. You're going to put it at where the white dot is, okay? Now here's the part we're going to practice, and this is really simple. Fairly technical, but I think it's really important. Taking the thumb of your right hand, I want you to strike the 6th string. Now the sound should be like this. A clear, sustained sound. The moment you hear this, this just means that you're not pressing it hard enough. I'd like you to press harder till you get the sound. Okay? Let's move on to the 5th string. The moment you hear this sound, well, there are 2 reasons. One is you're not pressing hard enough. The second reason is maybe the skin of the middle finger is touching the next string. So you need to make micro adjustments until you can clear the string like this. Okay? Do the same thing for the 4th string. It's an empty string, but maybe your index finger is also touching the 4th string, so you need to clear that. 3rd string, 2nd string, and 1st string. Alright, so what I'd like you to do now, and let's do it together, is to clear the string together. So let's try it. Okay, go ahead without me if you need to. Okay, Okay, the moment you hear an unclear string like this, just make sure that your finger is not touching the strings, or touching the other strings actually. Make sure you get a clear, sustained sound. Okay, so that's the G chord. I would like you to practice the G chord, memorize it, clear the strings until you get a clear sound. This is very important. Once your chords sound good, then it's easy to move on. A lot of times, a lot of people don't clear the sound of the strings, so when they strum, it doesn't sound as good as they want it to be. So if you spend some time clearing the strings, and it sounds good, your fingers will learn how to hold the chords better. Alright, so that's the G chord. In our next video, we're going to tackle the C chord and the D chord. So move on if you think you're ready. I'll see you in the next video.